After I fell, I was pretty much unable to walk, and it was extremely painful. The insurance companies were difficult to deal with. They tried to argue that I had a pre-existing injury. They tried everything they could to, prevent things from going further. And luckily, Andy was there, and he helped in every step of the way, and he knew exactly what to do.
Don't face the insurance company alone. Put Ellis Law on your side.
Introducing Del Taco's new Epic Tortas. 3 hot and savory Mexican-style sandwiches on a big, freshly toasted 7-inch roll. Del Taco's new Epic Tortas. Bigger, toastier, epicer. Say hello to Del Taco Bettermex.
It's fun. It's unpredictable.
It's music to my ears.
It's LA Unscripted. Weeknights at 7, only on KTLA, LA's very own.
Clippers basketball begins tonight at 7 on KTLA 5.
It's likely to rank among the worst in the nation's history.
Right now at 5, here we go again. Disastrous and deadly. Hurricane Ian hammers South Carolina, making its second U.S. landfall in as many days after leaving Florida drenched and devastated. Why experts say this battering beast is packing more of a punch than ever before.
That's where we started hearing all the commotion.
Cameras catch the tense, chilling moments that triggered a family tragedy. What this new video is revealing about that deadly shooting turned shootout with a fleeing fugitive. Sticker shock across SoCal as gas prices surge again overnight, reaching near record highs. Tonight, the Golden State's governor steps in to hit the brakes on these fueling frustrations. The news at 5 starts right now.
Finally, Friday. This is the KTLA 5 News at 5. I'm Cher Calvin.
I was just going to say that. Happy Friday. Got through the week. I'm Courtney Farrell in today for Pedro Rivera. Thanks so much for joining us. All right, let's talk about Ian. It's no longer a hurricane, but the danger is far from over as the storm turns inland, pounding the Carolinas with powerful winds and heavy rain.
Catastrophic floods and life-threatening storm surges and tornadoes are still a possibility through the weekend. We have live team coverage of the ongoing crisis, beginning with Mary Beth McDade live in the KTLA News Center with the latest dangers posed by Ian. MB.
Yes, Cher, South Carolina, they're now the ones dealing with all the flooding and the power outages, while crews in Florida, they continue to search for survivors in communities that are still underwater. Now, the death toll has reportedly risen to more than 40 people in Florida.
Here it goes! Hurricane Ian battering South Carolina. It made landfall as a Category 1 storm, bringing with it powerful winds, significant storm surges, and coastal flooding up and down the state. As it moved inland, it was downgraded to a tropical rainstorm. Meantime, in Florida, the death and devastation remains very sobering.
Some of the damage was, almost indescribable.
By all accounts, Fort Myers and Sanibel Island were the hardest hit areas. Aerial surveys show homes ripped off their foundations. In other parts, completely demolished. Debris can be seen scattered for miles. Boats piled up on land because of the force from the storm surge and wicked winds. Dramatic rescues continue across the state, where some communities are still underwater.
In addition to the rescues yesterday, rescue personnel have gone to more than 3,000 homes in the hardest hit areas, going door to door to check on the occupants of those residences. There are over 1,000 dedicated rescue personnel who are going up and down the coastline.
Governor DeSantis says 1.9 million still without power, but crews are hard at work to get the lights back on. Residents in Orlando returned to their flooded homes today, trying to salvage whatever they could.
So right now we grabbed all the wet clothes that we can dry ASAP before they grow mold on them. So we grabbed just stuff that means a lot to us.
President Joe Biden says Ian is likely to rank among the worst storms in the nation's history, saying it might take months or even years to rebuild. He says he's working with Governor DeSantis as well as state and local officials to get Floridians the help they need.
I just want the people of Florida to know we see what you're going through and we're with you. We're going to do everything we can for you.
Well, many residents in Florida are very eager to return to their evacuated communities to see what they have left. Now, the mayor of Fort Myers, that very hard-hit area we keep seeing, well, the mayor says that they hope to allow residents to re-enter that community on Monday. For now, reporting live here in News Center, Mary Beth McDade. I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Mary Beth, thanks so much. We want to get over now to meteorologist Vera Jimenez for a look at where Ian is headed next. Vera.
Luckily, it's heading inland, and oh, hold on a second, guys. I'm so sorry. It is headed inland.
You're looking for your mic.
Yes, I'm looking for my mic. Okay, so at this point, can you guys hear me?
It's been one of those days.
It has been.
Here is the microphone.
It's been a busy one for sure.
So here's what's going on. So Ian at this point is heading inland. It is heading in a northwesterly direction at about 15 miles per hour. So it's definitely moving faster than when the storm